Alright guys, welcome to the channel. You know, there's really no two ways about it. Serial betrayed the DeFi community. So I was bored yesterday, it's like really fucking late. It's like doom scrolling and shit. I was just bored enough to look at the Exo Dragons website. If you don't know, that's the name of Serial's company, where he makes all his IO games. I saw this new game called like ClashBall.io. But just a heads up, that's background gameplay as well, if you didn't realize that already. And yeah, as you can see, not much to write home about. It's pretty mid. But as you can probably tell from the title and my overall channel, I didn't get here on the mic and record just to talk shit about his other game that he made. So let's get into the video.
Nah, for real. They be talking tough, but they won't get up in that field. ARPs and 223s get hit up in your grill. Iron on me like I'm Tony, like an orange eye pill. Come and get your shorty, cause she tryna cop a feel.
Well, you might say, why am I singling out this game in particular? So games like lowbeans.io, which he made after DeFi. He made lowshot.io after DeFi. So why am I singling out this game in particular, ClashBall? Well, for a lot of reasons. First of all, he made this game in 2024. And the first release of the game, the alpha build, was in May of 2024. And since he's updated the game about like 7 times, I want to say, giving it more stuff that it needs to be like an actual game. In October, he made a beta build. And then November, December last year, made a few more updates to the beta build, quote unquote. And at this point, it's been updated last about a year ago. It's a ghost town. This one, you can only play against bots, no real players. I'm singling out this game in particular because he made it last year, and it's a ghost town. This is actually pointless. Serial wasted dozens of hours on this game, but it never got popular. It was always dead. Like, at least with other games he made, like Lowshot, or like with Lowbeans, and with Hexanaut, they were actually popular at one point. Like, at one point, Lowbeans was more popular, or received more attention with the co-developer than DeFi did. But over the course of 7 months last year, Serial put so much time into a dead game that was dead from the start and is still dead to this day. And there's so many things the DeFi community needs and wanted from Serial to update. At this point, 4 years, almost 5 years. I have a really long list on my desk right now. All things we wanted from Serial to update. We spent dozens of hours on this shit game instead. Like, for example, EFA 1v1s. They were released in 2019 and 2021 respectively. None of them have colorblind mode. Like, if you go up against a player that's lime in your sky, for example, you get a huge disadvantage for that because there's no colorblind mode. Like, these modes have been out for respectively 6 and 4 years at this point, going on 7 and 5, and there's no colorblind mode for them. This should be a base feature in every game before it releases. Crazy thing is that EFA and 1v1s were the last 2 games that were released for DeFi. Like, ever since one game got released, there's never been like a huge update for DeFi. So like, like random stuff here and there for quality of life. I posted like a lot about how no updates for 4 years will kill any game. But no, Serial wants to spend so much time doing like projects for dead games that never take off. When he has a player base here, there's like 100 of us left, even after 80% of us left, because you're shit admins. Let's update the game and like half the people who left will come back. I think we showed enough resilience that will stay here for you to update the game and give it some attention. They're getting to other shit games. I've also said quite a lot about how the megas are dying slowly. Like in 2020 we used to have like 300 player megas, then they went down to like 150 in 2021. In 22 they went down to like 80. In 2024 they went down to like 60, now we're at like 40 or 30. It's honestly kind of sad that's still called megas first of all. And second of all, that went down this fucking hardware. Like, these megas have a 10th of the player base they used to have. And that fundamentally changed the experience of these megas. It's just not the same having, like, that 10th of players they usually have in a quote-unquote mega tournament. Also crazy, too, the maps. Like, we still have maps from 2020 that we're using in the tournaments. These maps are huge. You don't find many engagements in these tournaments, like shooter tournaments at least. And they're just not designed for the new player base that we have. We have 30 players coming to tournaments, or shooter tournaments. And these old shooter maps, they weren't built for this. They were built for 300 players, not 30. And yeah, of course there's a drama that took away players from the community. Let's say half it is that the game has never received an update in 4 years. And the megas are just same recycled ideas from 2020. Like the first 14 COFs, 20 was in August of 2020. Why are you still playing them in 2025? Like I have, I'm sure many other people could as well, given a long list of ideas that could cover an entire forest. But we need Seal to come here and help us with coding the actual ideas into the game. I gave an idea a while ago. I'm gonna read it word for word and tell me you wouldn't like this idea. Or I'm gonna read it now. I came up with multiple ideas for tourneys over the years, and here are some of them. 1 defuse teams hybrid. For this tourney, there will be 2 teams, red and dark blue, 1 bomb spot in the middle of the map. And if a bomb is held by no one or dark blue for 10 minutes, the tourney restarts with a win for dark blue. To detonate the bomb, red has to hold the entire bomb spot for 2 minutes and defend for 5. To defuse, dark blue would have to hold the bomb for 5 minutes after detonation or defuse. Restart the server, assuming there's no money system and all players level 32. You can add a money system if you come with one, because I don't prefer one. Oh, that's kind of hard. We need to use more punctuation next time, but yeah, that was one of my ideas. But yeah, have it up on screen right now. Tell me this wouldn't be a good idea, or the other ideas I put in there. That wouldn't be innovative and new. It'll be something interesting for the players to actually play. The newest quote-unquote idea from these megas was a maze in 2020. Still 5 years old. It's a really boring game. And yeah, I don't know anyone who actually likes maze tournaments. And yeah, the usual suspects will come here and say, oh, average noob, updating game is hard. He can do whatever he wants with his time. All the other days we want in DeFi anyways. Well, first off, get it out of your mouth. Second of all, even if you're right, which you're not by the way, there's long list updates that people want in all game modes and all walks of the player base. But even if you were right, there are still game-breaking bugs and teams that have been in there for 5 years that are ruining the game. The most annoying ones sometimes randomly pop up on your client side and they block bullets for you, but still just serves hits from the server side, so you die to them anyways. And this has been a bug for 5 years, it's still in the game somehow, that's been addressed at all whatsoever, and it's ruining the game. Like here's the fear of dying to it in a 1v1 against Indie Man. Yeah, sorry he had to watch 30 FPS, but Fury explained it pretty well, and I couldn't do any better than he did, so I just decided to play his video. Credit to him, by the way. And more recently, there's another bug started in like 2023, where if you randomly go into a base, it looks open, and the walls are inside are white, everything, but you try to go into this open space and you suddenly die to a wall that was invisible the entire time, so you crash into it. What's funny is when you crash into that wall, it's visible on your death screen. I mean, it was never there the entire time. I died to it a bunch, I'm sure Gold Nugget, he said he died to it before, and yeah, it's a really annoying glitch that's been there for about 2 years. And there's another glitch that's even worse. Ever since like 2021, there's been a glitch where if you go into the game too fast, you're gonna be signed in, quote unquote, but you won't be able to type, you won't get any coins for your gameplay. Still gonna have your skin and your premium badge, which doesn't make any sense. That's not it either, there are more game-breaking bugs that have been there for 5 years. But Zero spent dozens of hours on other games that are on DFly that never take off, and he's wasting his time into nothing, literally. Instead of updating the game so it stays active, fixing the bugs, or streaming the elite games. It's honestly a huge betrayal. Like, we've never received an update in 4 years. The servers keep getting worse every single year. Seal's burning so much time into shit games that don't take off. The other games too, they take server space that Seal pays for every month. They keep using it to get high quality servers for DFly, or even private servers for us. But yeah, not much else for me to say. Seal hates us, he doesn't care about this game at all for some reason. I really don't know why. You think he would at least pretend to care, so we're the most active game by far. I believe this is his first game, so you think he'd care that this is his first game, his most successful game by far. Anything he'd do by suggesting I made a while ago, and add bundles into the game for paid skins to make the game solvent, which hasn't been for 3 years, but besides me, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't care about the game at all. I don't know why Justice doesn't give it to Mortigan or Pinecone to actually code the game. And yeah, average noob out.